Welcome back to another video on ARK Survival Ascended official PVE Valguero. In this video we're gonna obtain the following artifacts: Strong, Immune and Pack. I've shown the surroundings a little bit and you can find the entrance at exactly 73 by 40. And yes, we're getting 3 artifacts in one cave. This cave contains poison and arthropluras, so I unequip all my gear and wear a gas mask. I'm going in with a pyromane. You can also use a megatherium for example, but you're gonna have to cryo and uncryo at certain spots. Again, coordinates 73 by 40. My rule in this cave, stay on the left hand side. So we follow the first corridor until the first open room and we stay on the left hand side. It wouldn't be ARK with a little bit of lag. There is a lot of creatures in here, but I stay on the left hand side and go into the first entrance on the left hand side. There's a lot of creatures here, so I'll speed this up, but this is the room that contains your first drop. Alright, that drop wasn't that great. We go back. And again, we stay on the left hand side. You're gonna hear this a lot. Back into the room with the creatures. And there is a little crouch spot here we gotta go under. Now after this crouch spot, make the pyromane big very quick or throw out your megatherium really quick for example. And again, we go through the room staying on the left hand side. Into the spider webs. From the spider webs, we take a left. Surprise! And there is a little jump here you gotta make. Watch out for the ceiling or you'll fall down. So maybe some grapples in this cave might be handy. And we go into the next room. Oopsie. And here is our strong artifact. First artifact in the pocket. 2 more to go. We go back the same way we came. With our strong artifact. We make the jump back across. And we stay, surprise, on the left hand side. We follow the path. There's not a lot of creatures here. And again, there's 2 routes, left and right. We take a left, obviously. We go underneath. And we follow these routes. Now, after these routes, you want to take a left again. A lot of creatures here. I'm struggling a little bit to get through. And I made this a little bit more sketchy than I had to. But we're making it out, so I quickly equip my flag so I don't die. I should have been a little bit more patient here, but we made it through. And the reason I'm going through here is because there is a yellow drop below. Normally there is a lot of creatures around this yellow below too, but at the moment there wasn't much, so I quickly just grabbed it so we could continue. A long neck BP, very nice. So we jump back up top. Now I do this with a flame leap real quick, you can also do this with grapples of course. A left and a right, so we take a left. But here you take the second left, because this is just less creatures. You can also take the first, it ends up in the same direction, but there's less creatures here, so I always take the second one. We come up onto a ledge where there is another yellow drop, so we'll grab that one. Gotta park it nicely to grab this one though, be careful that you don't fall down. A pre-made long neck. Very nice. And I thought I had to jump back up top, but you don't. You want to jump all the way down. Again through a small spot, and then you're in a very open room. This time you stay on the right hand side, because this is where you find your first red drop. Lots of creatures here, so we'll speed this up. From the red drop, you go back where you came, but you take a ride into the back side of this big room, and this is where you will find your immune artifact. The second artifact of this cave. From the immune artifact, I always go back to that one red drop, because they respawn really fast in this cave. But I did a lot of testing to get the perfect route in here, so it didn't respawn this time. But I highly recommend going back to this red drop because it respawns very fast. We go back the same way we came, out of this big room. So again, we stay on the left hand side. And we gotta make it all the way back up, so we just follow the path going up a little. I skip all the enemies to not make this video too long. You can go right, but we all know it, we take a left. And we are back on that tiny ledge again. There is a tiny jump here, but with the pyromane I can just walk over it. Sometimes that yellow drop respawns too. And at the spot of the yellow drop, we take a left. Again, that empty path. And once you go through the roots, we take a left. Little crouch spot, and we go left. Because we still have one more artifact to get. Now this is easy, you just run all the way down until you reach a patch of water. And we gotta swim through this. Now don't worry, you don't need scuba in this cave. You can make this very easy. If you have grapples, you can even use your grapples to speed it up a little bit, of course. Gotta check where you have to get up. But you actually have to go up at those crystals you see over there. So once you reach crystals on your right hand side, you go up. And we reach our pack artifact, the third one. And we go back the same way we came, because this is a dead end. So back through the water we go. Now at the exit of the water I always struggle to get out, so I do use my grappling hooks here. Pretty sure with a couple of tries you will get out, but I like my grapples. So we swim up. There goes my crafter. Don't worry. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just skip this with a grapple. And we continue. And what do you know? We stay on the left-hand side. So we take a left. Because we gotta find the exit of the cave. Again, we take a left. Again, we take a left. Through all the creatures, stay on the left hand side. Here's a little crouch spot. Don't be like me and make your pyro tiny underneath this. Because I was stuck. I was like, what do I have to do? So I tossed off my pyro main because I had a feeling that that was blocking me from getting out. But I still wasn't out. I made sure to put the pyro main on neutral. He didn't do anything. So I figured, let's put him on aggressive. And I was still stuck in a rock. It went very smooth. There we go, I'm out. Now time to save my little pyro main. I was thinking of cutting this out, but you know what? This is how caving goes, right? There we go, I can access him. I soared a little bit more while everything is on fire. And my gas mask breaks. So I quickly have to equip a new one, because like I said, it's poisonous in here. Right, we made it. Let's continue. So we go through the crouch spot. And again, we take a left. Towards the exit of the cave. There goes my other tribe mate. Don't worry. And we make it all the way back to the exit. When you reach the exit of the cave, you'll still be down into a very big crevice where the broodmother spawns. Now, if you brought a flyer, you can just unpod that and fly out, but I'll quickly show you the way how to get out if you didn't bring a flyer. This little open area is actually where the broodmother can spawn, but it was already killed. And on the sides you can get out if you hadn't brought a flyer. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you have any tips to make the videos better, please do let me know. If you want to leave a like or a comment, that's highly appreciated. Again, thanks for watching. I'd love to catch you in the next one.